Okay, guys, so today we're going to talk about same thing, ratios and rates and stuff, but we're going to be using percents and money to do these set up these ratios and rates today. Okay, so the first thing you always want to do when you see a percent is change it to a decimal, because I can't do anything with it. Usually we're multiplying with it unless it's in a decimal. You're going to get the wrong answer if you don't change it to a decimal. So remember, when you want to change a percent to a decimal, we go from where the percent is, that decimal at the very end, we find that decimal and we move it over 2 spots. So this 25% becomes 0.25. Okay, so we're going to multiply our decimal into total. So if I have 25% of a total of 160, I'm going to change that to a decimal, 0.25, and then multiply by 160. Okay, and then however many percentages we have in there, we need to repeat that step, multiply, and then solve for our answer, whatever we're solving for. Okay, so let's look at this one. Tyra has 1,500 stamps in her collection. So if she has 1,500 stamps in her collection, that's her total. So my total is 1,500 right now. Okay, 40% are special edition. So if we have 40% our special edition, we're going to multiply that by 0.40 to find out what my total is for special edition. 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, and then 4 times 0, 0, 4 times 0, 0, 4 times 5 is 20, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. And then add 0, 0, 0. That was easy, right? 2 numbers behind the decimal, so we have 2 numbers behind the decimal here. So 600 are special edition, okay? So 600 are special edition. 25% are famous people, so we do 1,500 times 0.25. Okay, 0, 0, 25, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 10. 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, 0, 0, 5, 7, 3. 2 behind a decimal, 1, 2. So 375 total there. And then the rest are nature. So that's what we're trying to find. We don't know how many nature stamps there are, so we're trying to find out how many there are. So if I know there's 600 special edition, 375 famous people, okay, I'm going to add to see how much I have there. 5, 7, 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay. And then I'm going to subtract that from my total, because the rest, when it says the rest, that means we're subtracting to find how much the rest are. Okay. And then that answer will be our answer. So I have to borrow from this 5. When I cut across zeros, that one becomes a 9, and the last one becomes a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. I can't do 4 minus 9, so I'm going to make that a 0, and that a 14. 14 minus 9 is 5. So 525 are nature stamps. And that's our answer there. Okay. And that's pretty much it. The next one is going to be percent of change. This is how much did a price change. This is with money. How much did a price change or a solution change from one number to the next, okay? So you always put your original price or your original total first, and then subtract that from your new price or your new total, okay? And then you divide that all by original price. So original minus new divided by original, okay? If it decreases, you're going to have a positive number. If it increases, you're going to have a negative number. But it's still, they usually just ask you for the percentage, so it'll never be positive or negative. Okay. So next one. Okay, so let's look at this. Kurt bought a computer on sale for $650. So he bought it on sale. So if he bought it on sale, that means that's the new price, right? Because that's what they gave the price now. Okay, and then it says if the original price was $1,000. So that says my original price was $1,000. So that's going to be what's first. So we're going to do 1,000 minus 650 first. And then we divide it by the original price, which is 1,000. Okay, so let's see. 1,000 minus 650. 0 minus 0 is 0. I can't do that, so I've got to go borrow. That becomes a 9. That becomes a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 6 is 3. 350. And then we're going to do 350 divided by 1,000. So 350 divided by 1,000. Okay, remember when we divide, top number goes inside the house and the bottom number goes outside the house, okay? And this is going to give you a decimal because remember, percents get changed into decimals when we're doing all the math with it, okay? And then we can change it back to a percent after it's done. So I'm going to put a decimal and a 0, okay? 1,000 goes into 3,500 3 times because 3 times 1,000 is 3,000. We're going to subtract 0, 0, 5. And then I'm going to do another 0, bring that down, and I get 1,000 goes into 5,000 5 times. 5 times 1,000 is 5,000. And that's a 0. Okay? 0.35. To change this back to a percent, we move the decimal 2 to the right. So we're going to go 1, 2. So that becomes 35%. So there was a 35% of change. It decreased by 35% from the original price. Okay, and that's how you find it. Okay, guys, and that's pretty simple. If you still have any questions, let me know, and then I will help you out as best as I can. You guys have a great day. Bye.